Welcome back. This is Ethelred, the worst Civ player on YouTube. I'm going to keep going right where I left off on the last game. I'm going to do 2 videos in one night because I feel like I'm on a roll. Alright, so where I left off was I had 2 composite bowmen building an Akkad in Babylon, and Dur-Kurgalzu was building a barracks because it's going to be my production city. My scout just found the Behringer crater and has also found some desert. Still hasn't found a city-state, and I had resolved to send my trade route back to Dur-Kurgalzu as food. I really feel like somehow I screwed up the setup of this game, that I've got no city-states here. And we have no history until 100 BC, because Babylon was destroyed, and Mesopotamia was a district under the Sassanid Empire, which was the successor of the Assyrian Empire. So not much going on there. In fact, actually, history gets pretty tame for Mesopotamia for several hundred years. And at the risk of being overconfident, I'm feeling really good about this game, actually. I almost suspect I think I got a chance of winning this game. And if I do, that would be the first Emperor game I've ever won, which puts me in the conundrum. More barbarians. Do I keep calling this Let's Lose Civ, or do I just switch to a higher difficulty level and lose? I think actually I'm going to enjoy this victory if I can eke out. See, I'm already talking about this as if it's a victory. And here I am at the bottom of the pack. But if I can win this one, then I think I'm going to enjoy Emperor level for a little while. I don't know. Who knows? That's neither here nor there. Elizabeth has entered the medieval area. And I still haven't met somebody, but whoever that person is, they denounced Japan. I have metal casting. That'll give me the forge. And that is each source of iron. Man, that Dur-Kurgalzu's got to get a forge. And a workshop allows me to move production. And I'm medieval. I'm going to go medieval on his... I'm trying to keep this PG-13. Alright, so we finished up a foray into the medieval, all the way into the medieval era of the bottom side of the tech tree. Let's go up the tech tree a little bit, about midway through, work civil service. Ooh, what am I going to miss out on? Okay, after I get civil service, I think I'm going to beeline education and get the university. What's the first wonder that I want to build? I think that it's going to be one of the towers. Where are the towers? There's the porcelain tower. By golly, I'm going to get that. And here's the Leaning Tower of Pisa. You know, here's something I can do. I can go Great People Generation and get the gardens and then get Leaning Tower. But I don't think I'm really going to try for the Leaning Tower. I should check to see where all I can do an observatory. Alright, I'm going to do Oxford University. I'm going to try for that. And I'm going to try for the Porcelain Tower. And then later on, much later in the tree, I'm going to go for the Pentagon, wherever that is. There it is. Yes. And I think actually I may go like order or something as my ideology. But getting way ahead of myself here. So civil service. And we're going to run away from the barbarians. I'm not going to help anybody with their wars. No, I'm not going to help anyone with their wars, least of all you, Assyria. Believe me, I'm coming for you. Dur-Kurgalzu has grown, and it's working food and production tiles. I don't think I can argue with that. Akkad has grown. I can't argue with those assignments. And Dur-Kurgalzu is done with its barracks. So you know what that means? That means it's time to produce some swordsmen. Hot dog. Alright. scout still meandering his way through the game. That scout's seen, man, he's gonna have a 1,000-yard stare whenever he gets back to his homeland. Alright, just built a composite bowman. What to do at this point? I don't need a barracks here. I've got a production city for that. I don't have improved horses, so I can't build a circus. Although my happiness is at 3. I could start a coliseum and head off the upcoming happiness crisis. Do a lighthouse, which would increase my growth, which would further the happiness crisis. I could do a market and get myself an extra gold. I could build some caravans in order to trade food and production with my own cities, or a temple, or a religion I don't have, or a workshop. No. That's going to be a coliseum. As I mentioned, I see a happiness problem coming. I'd rather just head it off at the pass. And at this point, I think I can... Napoleon.
Je suis Napoléon, de France. Le militaire le plus intelligent
Nice to meet you. At this point, I think I can start accepting embassies. In fact, how about I just go through the game and accept everybody's embassy? I think that sounds like not an entirely horrible idea. And Napoleon built the Great Wall. I've never seen that before. Sure. But I'm not going to get into your wars still. I default to a type of diplomacy which is really boring, honestly, which is, unless the circumstances are unusual, I just don't interact with the AI, because it seems like any interaction is just to your own detriment. If you become friends with one, somebody else becomes your enemy. If you open your borders, then you've got them digging around in your territory and doing their tourism and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, I'm, 167 turns into this, and I'm just now starting to talk to him. Let's bring this worker back a little bit. Build a farm on his way out. Does this tile have fresh water? No. Does this one? They're both at the end of a river. River, plains. This one? Just plains. Alright, so that means I'm going to send him to here to build his farm. Composite bowman is built. Now, next in this city. What do I want this city for? I've got my science city, I've got my production city, and then there's just this guy hanging out on the side. Well, I don't know what I want him for, but I want an amphitheater. Because otherwise, when the ideologies get hot and heavy, I'm going to have a really unhappy empire because I have no culture. And I can't even upgrade. Why can't I upgrade this guy? Okay, he needs to be on a different tile. Boom. Nice. Swordsman right there. Easy peasy. So my new composite bowman will hang out there. I'll start upgrading these bowmen to composite. Alright. Gee, I have nothing to talk. I have no history to talk about. That's a first for me. Things really get kind of sleepy after Babylon's destroyed. Again. Finally. I mean, dead. Gone. So my scout, where are you? Looks like he's at about the north of the map now, so I'll have him just cut across east. Get to the sea. I must have screwed up the city-state somehow. Gonna build a pasture outside Babylon. I love these pastures. Petra's been built someplace. I never even tried for that. They can have it. And I have my first swordsman built from Durkura Galzu with the promotion. So he's got a promotion. I'm going to take him on the open terrain. The open terrain promotion. 35 BC. Finished with my first swordsman. Think I'm gonna build a forge. And you know what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna take Persepolis, the Assyrian city. That's gonna be mine. I'm gonna take that city. That's gonna be the first of my warmongering. I'll bring my worker down to a CAD to improve some pastures. Oh, I did say I would start accepting embassies now. Knee-jerk reaction. Let me go. Enemy horseman damaged my bowman. Enemy spotted near Dur Kurigalzu. Alrighty then. This swordsman will go get some more experience. Yeah. We'll send the bowman too, just to make sure he doesn't end up damaging my iron mine. He won't. He won't be able to pillage it in the same turn he arrives there. But he could then pillage my son of a gun. He could pillage my pasture. Alright, fine. So the Babylon has finished the Colosseum. I'm at 5 happiness. I'm losing 3 gold. Tells me it's time to build a market. Yep. Market time. And this swordsman will just chill out. Actually, you know what? Go watch the path leading from Assyria to here. I will accept your embassy. Napoleon has declared war on Japan. Babylon has grown. I do not dispute its tile assignments. Alright. Elizabeth, what brings me here today is our embassy situation. Let's get some embassies. Assyria, I think I've already got embassies with you. Ethiopia, we've already got embassies. Celts, yeah, whatever you say. France, embassy time. Mani, embassies. Yeah, goodbye. Attila, we've got it, don't you? Yeah, and he's calling me friend. Japan, you sound guarded with me. Greece, we'll accept embassies. We're done accepting embassies. Sweet. We have anything we want to sell? No. So, there's the Celts right there. No, not just no, but heck no. I'm not going to accept your open borders, Persia. You and me, we got an axe to grind. Dur Kurigalzu can fire on this barbarian. Jeez, and my swordsman embarked. That's just frustrating. A policy, can we do rationalism? No. That's very unfortunate. So as I said in the beginning, we're going to do some honor now. We'll get a 33% combat bonus versus barbarians. Notifications will be provided. Get culture for whenever the barbarians killed. Whatever, that's worthless. But some of the other honor traits could come in helpful. Could come in handy, excuse me. Alright. Oh look, Celts everywhere. Wow, I'm really kind of stuck down here. I have to go north of the Celts, see what we can find. Have a worker improving a pasture at a CAD. Got a motley mix of things going on in my cities. A market to improve my economy, an amphitheater to improve my culture situation, and a forge at Dur Kurigalzu to improve it as a production city. Somewhere out here is a barbarian encampment. I'm gonna go find it and destroy it. And I got a swordsman watching the path from Persia. I like this epic game speed. I really feel like I can take the time to enjoy each era each unit, each technology. I know most people play on standard, but I'm happy where I am at epic. Let's go find this barbarian encampment. Japan wants to be friends with me. Now I'm into the diplomacy game now, so we're going to check you out. You're at war with Ethiopia, Persia, and France. So I gain 1 friend and I make 3 enemies. Nope, we'll go it alone. Goodbye. You know, and I really don't want to get too entangled until the ideologies are set, because they upend the whole thing anyway. All the alliances get rearranged at that time. And there's the barbarian encampment. That'll be good experience for him. Gonna heal my scout a little bit before he keeps going. Kuragauzi's about to grow.
The only thing that saves us
And I get some extra food from the farm. And pikemen. I guess that makes me happy, I guess. So, got a market done. I'm in positive happiness. That's nice. I don't care about any of those. I do care about culture. I do honestly care about culture. So I'm feeling like I'm going to go with the national epic. That'll not only help my that'll give me 1 culture, and it'll help with great person generation, which I'm interested in great scientists. In my research, I'm going to beeline education, just like I said I would. Babylon has grown enough that I'm working unimproved tiles, and I'm going to come back and improve these horses. That way, at least I can get a circus. No open borders. I would only do open borders if I was playing for culture victory and I wanted to export my tourism. That's really the... unless I needed to get to a tile I otherwise couldn't. The CAD just finished its amphitheater, which means that now it could do a lot of different things. It could focus on happiness with the Colosseum. It could focus on economy with a market. It could focus on economy with a mint. A lot of good options here. But one thing I don't want to happen is I don't want to fall into negative happiness. I would almost rather... See, it's a balancing game. I don't feel like I need to have excess happiness or excess gold. So... if I can just keep those balanced while I pump out science and units, I'm good. Maybe that's a mistake, but that's the way I'm going to play it. So this barbarian camp by Kuragauzi that I'm investigating with a swordsman and a bowman, it's got a pikeman and a horseman. It looks like it's busy, so yeah, I'll wipe that camp out. And what can I do here that can be the best use of my time? I guess I'll build a farm. What else do I have not improved? This, you know what? A CAD could use a mine. It's pretty heavy on food. Doesn't have much in the way of mining. And Babylon's caravan is ready to go someplace. I'm gonna send it back to Kuragauzi. That's the only way it's keeping pace with the CAD. Okay, so Babylonian worker is improving horses now for a circus there. My 4th city will be the Persian capital. That's my plan. I don't plan on founding any more cities. The rest will just be simply taken from foes. I probably got too close to that horseman. He's probably going to kill my bowman. Although, on the other hand, we are in rough terrain. Man, and they got a brute out now, too. That camp is busy. Forge is done. Alright. Time to turn out another unit. We're going to turn out a swordsman. That's right. And then an amphitheater. Because as much as I want units, I also need culture. I'm serious. When ideologies get going, man, I end up with negative 20 happiness, and I don't want that to happen. You see, I'm running lean with my happiness at 3 happiness. Look at the time. It's 160 AD. My troops near that barbarian encampment are getting surrounded. Anyway, what happened in 100 AD? Oh, Christianity was introduced to Mesopotamia due to the Crusades. And that's all I have to say. So, let's shoot at this horseman and keep my swordsman on fortify. It is dicey around that barbarian encampment. Alright, I said I'm going to try to go north around the Celts. That may be possible. Nobody in this game's really snowballing. Maybe that's because this is a Pangea. Anyway, I will use that to my advantage. Alright, worker finished improving a pasture. I'm almost running out of things for my workers to do. I think I am running out of things for my workers to do. Durkuragalzi, what are you working? Yeah, you're working an unimproved tile. Let's go build a farm for Durkuragalzi. If ever I could get enough money for a workboat there, I would go fish in that fishery. That just doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. What else doesn't look like it's going to happen is me finding the northern edge of the Celts. Swordsman. He got a promotion. He's going to keep his promotion and take that camp. Boom. And the bowman's going to kill the horseman. So that situation turned around. And I got some nice culture out of it. Thank you, Honor Tree. It's actually not bad.
3 things are necessary.
Picked up theology. I can get gardens now. I will get gardens. My gold to Attila ended. Why was I providing gold? Oh, not gold coin. Gold is in the metal. Got it. To Attila. Hey. How about your... Let's find out. What do my people want? These guys want sugar. They want... what? Cinnamon, spices, salt, spices, and sugar. Anybody making that? No. Nobody's making any of that. So... I'm going to trade with England so I can get on their good side. Because I don't plan on warmongering them anytime soon. That swordsman is pretty close to dead, but I'm going to rest him now. He's going to rest. In fact, I'm going to bring him back to town, and he'll rest in town. Hallelujah, looks like I found the north of the Celts. Alright. It is year 205. In 200, the district where Babylon had once existed became the seat of a bishop of the Church of the East. So, Catholicism has taken over where Babylon used to be. This is 200 AD, mind you. There's events yet to happen. Unit promotion. Got myself another swordsman. Very nice. Very nice. I think I'm just going to stand him outside of town. Alright. Get around the Celts here. Oh, there's Monty, south of the Celts. I see him on my mini-map. I don't disapprove of those citizen assignments. And what's the next thing in history? 642 AD. We got 400 years to go. And the game's going to really slow down, so it's going to be a long time before I discuss history again. Akkad, done with its Colosseum, staying at 5 happiness. I know that we're going to, as we produce units, get more and more into financial troubles. So I'm going to build a mint for the gold resources that it's working. In fact, I need to pick up some more gold mines. There's more for me to mine. Bowman just got turned into a composite bowman. Not gonna do your foreign wars, buddy. No. None of them. First you guys wanted embassies. Now you want me to go to war with you. Not gonna do it. Alright, well my goodness. Now what? My worker in Babylon finished the pasture. That means that Babylon, after constructing this national epic, will be able to make a circus. Will do. That's what we'll do. Year's 280 AD. And we are second in literacy behind Greece. And only barely behind Greece. Soldiers we're lacking on. Let's look at the tech tree here. I would like to be able to attack. Let's see. Wrest control of the seas with its ranged attack. Maybe the galleons, maybe the frigates. Those would be nice to open fire on the Assyrian capital with, but none of that's going to happen. We're not going to have the time for all that. I'm going to get education. Then I'm going to pick up physics for the trebuchets while I'm building universities. I'll get myself some trebuchets and I'll go deal with the Persians. Production. National epic's done. What did I say I'd do? Circus. Worker looking for something to do. Build a farm outside Babylon. And my scout is going forth into unexplored territory. Seek out new lands and new civilizations to boldly get away from this barbarian horseman. What am I doing here? Akkad is fine. Its population assignments are fine. And that worker might as well go build a farm on this tile which is being worked for 1 apple and 1 hammer. You know, I don't think I've lost a unit this entire game. I might be wrong. If so, that's also a... Dude, there's a ruins. Turn 195, there's a ruins. I'm gonna go check it out. Japan and France made peace. Good for you guys. I've got until 642 before I've got any history to cover. What to do with this swordsman? And let's start thinking about approaches. I'm going to bring him up to the eastern approach of the Assyrian city. That's right. I will build I want some kind of mobile unit. Either a knight or a ship or something that I can cruise up and down the coastline and fire on the enemy. So, as I mentioned, I'm kind of running out of things for my workers to do. I'm working all of the tiles I'm interested in. Really, Babylon, if any place, could use some improvements. I guess I'll go improve around Babylon. Build some farms. And hooray, I found a map. That's super. Which ironically revealed another ruins. So we'll go get that ruins. Turn 197, still no city-states. There must not be any city-states here. Killed off a barbarian that was sailing by Babylon. And their Kuragalzi is ready for new production. I've got horsemen now, and I've got iron. I'm not going to build a horseman. That unit's outdated. If I had chivalry, I could get the knight. Really, I don't have any good use for this city right now. The units it can build are outdated, so it'll build a workshop. And I'm at 6 happiness now because of my circus. Very nice. I think I will build a... okay. A garden would be nice. I do care about great scientists and great science generation. But instead I'm going to go with a Writer's Guild, because not only is that going to give me great writers, so right up front it's going to give me the ability to work it as a guild and get 3 culture out of it. But it'll also then give me the ability to get great writers, which I can have do works of literature. Statue of Zeus. Is this a national honor or a world wonder? How is it that only one's allowed in the world? How is it no one has built this thing yet? Plus 15% combat strength when attacking cities. If nobody's built it, I'll do it. And I'll even chop a forest to get it. Shoot, yeah. Alright. 370. Still lots of time before I have anything to say about history. Let's chop a forest to get the statue. Kind of nervous about my embarked swordsman, but it's a time of peace. Holy smokes, I tell you, turn 200, finding ruins, getting population, very nice. Just got population into Babylon from that ruins. That is phenomenal. We're gonna scout south. I think it's about time for me to cut this one down, this video. About time for me to end this. Attila has declared war on Japan. Fine, whatever. Durakura Galzu has grown. And you know what? I'm going to intervene here. I don't want you working this hill. I want you working the farm. And Akkad has finished its mint. So build a market and let's work on our gold. So where am I going to call this episode done? My construction projects don't look like they're doing anything. Oh, there it is. My research. When I get education, I'll call it done. That's one turn away. So here we go. Alexander has declared war on Japan. It's just war everywhere. You know what? They're all fighting amongst themselves. That suits me great. Got education, which means I'm going to go build universities everywhere. Then I'm going to build Oxford University. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And I want mounted units, so I'm going to get chivalry now. And then I'll do compass later for everything that compass... Oh, yeah, and then astronomy for the observatory. So, chivalry, and where can I build an observatory? Nowhere. Wow, that just sucks. Alright. It is what it is. Look, a barbarian. I'm done. I discovered the technology. I said I would stop here. Just one more turn. No, I'm done. Alright, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share. You have a good day. Bye.